So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly why your leads stopped converting as much as it did maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Exactly the system and the funnel you need to implement within your home service business to dramatically increase your guys' close rate. This is going to be the most valuable piece of training you've watched probably in the last year and a half. So buckle up, watch, and listen to this whole entire video. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Paul. I'm the founder here at Park Group Media. And over the last 2 years, I've managed and spent closer to $1 million over on Facebook, Instagram, and Google ads combined and generated 8 figures respectively for our clients. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly the system you need to implement within your business to dramatically increase your guys' close rate. Now, let's first analyze the marketplace on exactly how people are converting leads at the moment. So this is what it looks like. So how most guys are currently doing it right now and why it's getting harder every single month. First, lead opt-in over on Facebook, Instagram, or Google. And these are cold leads. They don't know you, so somebody calls you and they book in the estimate. You show up to the estimate, still a stranger, and you try to close out the deal, and you don't get to close out the deal because it's a hard sell. So you have low close rates. You have people price shopping and being wishy-washy. Leads are ghosting right after the estimate, and they're grinding hard for deals, and all of your deals are made in the follow-ups. So I'm going to show you exactly what changed and the system you need to implement within the business to increase your guys' closing rate. So this is what it looks like. What specifically changed? Well, 2019 to 2022, I would call it the golden age of home service businesses, the COVID era. There was less competition online. The leads were cheaper, leads were way higher intent, and homeowners actually answered every single call. Now, in 2026 and 2024, 2025, market has sophisticated. Every market is saturated right now. Lead cost, what may have cost you to maybe $20, $30 to generate, now costs you $70 to $120 per lead, what used to cost you only $20 to $30 2 or 3 years ago. So homeowners don't even answer the calls anymore because with the iPhone's new update, they just screen you out automatically. And how people actually buy from home service companies right now is they do research before committing to any of their contracts or any agreements. So what the biggest differentiator thing is that cold leads needs to trust your company before they make a single buying decision. So how do you actually get people to make buying decisions? Well, this is a system that is specifically built to basically solve the trust gap. Well, what is the trust gap? Well, a trust gap is where most leads are, which is cold traffic. So if you want to just scale your company, you're gonna have to run cold traffic advertisements. Now, what is cold traffic? Well, cold traffic is literally what it means. Like cold traffic, people who don't know you, like you, and trust you. Referrals are warm traffic leads or organic type of leads. So you're going to get a lot more cold traffic versus organic and referrals type of leads. It's just kind of how the game is. There's a lot bigger TAM over on the cold traffic side versus just referrals. People, not know you and like whatever. There's a bigger TAM in that market. So most leads start in the red, right over here. I'm going to circle it right over here. Your goal as a marketer and as an operator and a revenue driving activity to do within your business is to get leads to be warm and be educated as much as possible. What that basically will allow you to do is to take cold traffic leads and turn them into referral level type of leads. Let's first analyze why people, why referrals buy from you guys. Well, referrals already trust you before you guys show up to the estimate. That is the biggest single thing versus cold traffic leads. They don't know you, they don't like you, and they don't trust you. Therefore, they do not buy from you. So that's why referrals are significantly easier to close and argue less on price or less headaches of clients. If my business solely relied on word of mouth referrals and it's doing amazing, I would love it. But in the back of my mind, I would be like, dude, like anything could go. Maybe I'm doing $5 million a year and it could just collapse like that just because that one source is not just too reliable. I've actually have many conversations with different company owners who have actually had that happen multiple times because they just every time they try cold traffic, Facebook, Instagram, Google, Angie's, Home Advisor, whatever the hell it is, they just weren't able to convert those leads. So this is a system that you need to implement. This is a new and different system. So first thing, it's the same thing. Lead opt-in over on Facebook, Instagram, and Google. Nothing really changed. No opt-ins changed or anything like that. But you're sending out automations, you're building trust assets, and you're also making a VSL pre-call. If you guys don't know what VSL pre-call is, VSL basically stands for Video Sales Letter. And in the online marketing world, it's a common tactic and a practice used and a strategy to warm up the leads as much as possible to close deals online. So you essentially make what's called a VSL. It's a video going over your guys' company, why you should work with us, trust assets, social proof, and it's usually the owner or the salesperson. And that video, anywhere between 3 to 10 minutes, going over your guys' company, why it's so different, or why you guys need to work with us. Number 5, incentivize. So having different incentivization within your sales process and your marketing process, like offering a 10% discount on the same day of the estimate, something like that, really pushes people to buy on the day of the estimate. Now, this is number 6. I'll get really in depth every single thing I just laid out here as we kind of go on within the video, but hammer them strategy over on Facebook and Instagram. I personally did not create this. It was created by a person named Jeremy Haynes, a top online marketing person out there in the digital marketing space currently. So I'll run into exactly why retargeting matters so much within your guys' company and why do you guys need to implement it. This is some really high level shit I'm talking about right here, just to kind of preface. If you guys aren't spending at least a couple $1,000s a month on marketing right now, at least minimum probably like 3 to 4K a month, like this really shouldn't even like cross your mind or anything like that. So this is I'm only talking to people who are spending money on marketing right now and actively spending, thousands of dollars a month, if not tens, if not 6 figures a month on marketing right now. And I'm talking to you, so you could actually implement these changes within your business without spending a single dollar extra and converting more leads. So if your salespeople are complaining like crazy and they're like the leads are so cold over on like Angie's Home Advisor and all these things, watch this video. So the first step, or I guess the second step, is automation sequence. If you guys don't have automation sequence set in place right now in 2026, you are significantly behind, because the people who have automations and nurture sequences set in place will automatically just gap your guys' company and you will become dinosaurs. And if you guys do not innovate, same way the printing press was invented in, I don't know, God knows when, like in the something hundreds or thousands or whatever the heck it is. This is the stage of AI and automations. We are in the age of AI and automations. So you need to implement this ASAP within your guys' company. So every time when you lead ops in, this is an email sequence and text sequence I recommend you guys using. You don't have to follow it to a T, but these are the best practices to use. By the way, no in shape, way, or claim, or am I making income claims on these videos. I just want to preface right before we get into the meat and juice of everything. So a simple thing you could do is we got you guys' request. What happens next? If it's after hours like 7, 8, 9 p.m. and your salespeople aren't dialing the leads or anything like that. If it's within weekday hours, 9 to 5, your salespeople need to be on speed to lead as much as possible. So have this sequence set in place. So let's say you book in the estimate, your salesperson goes out and booking the estimate, and it just fired off the email sequence and text sequence. What you need to basically do is send that email of your guys' company, why you guys started the business. The greatest salesperson in the whole entire history was Jesus, and it's because he told stories. Tell stories to your guys' market. Day number 1, add in 5-star reviews, photos, proof of your guys' work. Day number 2, put in trust assets, guarantees if you guys have any, license, insurance, all these single things. California, people actually do care about that a lot. So if you're in California watching this video, yeah, you should probably make a trust asset with very consumable things that you guys can the homeowners can just like look at it, and click on it, and then just look at it and then consume it. Make it super easy to consume, basically. Number 3, put in an urgency. Day number 3, you guys can all do this within the triage call, within the estimate call or the booking call, instead of just putting in it, but putting in a nice reminder also works really great as well. A simple offer that you can incentivize, which I'll get into later, is like offering a 10% discount on the day of the estimate. You let them know on the booking call. A text sequence you could do is, hey James, got your request, checking availability now, and then we're going to be calling you from this XYZ number, and you're going to get a significantly higher pickup rate because you just put that number in place. And it's just like sometimes your number ends up on spam, call, or anything like that, but if they see your guys' number, they know who's calling. So number 5 minutes after you guys book, link to your guys' Google reviews, make it relevant, and whatever they requested a quote for, whether it was exterior painting, interior painting, HVAC renovation, bathroom renovation, kitchen renovation, whatever it is, send specific reviews, what resonates and what they requested specifically a quote for. Day number 1, short video on your guys' team on anything different else. Day number 2, any questions before you guys' estimate. And day number 3, offer a reminder plus booking again. The whole entire reason why you send the any questions before you guys' estimate on day number 2 or within the second automation sequence is to basically get leads to engage with your guys' company. People who confirm the call, or confirm the estimate and engage with your guys' company also have a high likelihood to show up to the estimate, not cancel on you guys. And number 2, actually close. So these are little nuggets that you guys could take within your business and just make a little bit extra money within your business. So number 3, trust asset. Well, these are the pieces of content that do your guys' selling before you guys even show up. So before and afters, what is relevant to the prospect? Google reviews, what is, like I said, what is relevant to the prospect? Only show them testimonials before and afters of what they specifically requested a quote for. License and insurance, just have a little thing. It's like, hey, most contractors don't have this, put in this thing, and then make it super easy to consume. At the end of the day, your guys' story, a little short summary on the owner, who's coming out to the estimate. If it's a sales guy, pre-frame the sales guy as much as possible. Guarantees, if you guys do have any, back your work, 100% satisfaction guarantee, if we that no money, that we'll give you guys money back, like something like that. If you guys do have any like that, like very Alex Hormozi-esque offer, you guys can implement that within your business. Number 6 is a video testimony that is obviously relevant to the prospect, what they requested a quote for. So let's say they requested a quote for driver replacement. You're going to send them a testimonial video. By the way, testimonial videos are so powerful in local marketing. It is insane. Have one of your clients or whatever you finish up a job site or project, take pictures, take videos with the customers. They love it as well. Unless they're a police officer, which I used to run a home service company as well. Police officers would never take video testimonials for whatever reason. But if they're not police officers or work in the government, they usually will take videos and photos with you guys. You just have to kind of let them know if it's while I've got your hair looks great. Oh, my hair, there's a little intricacies, which it's just cool little things. So send the video testimonials or whatever's relevant to the prospect. Any social proof needs to be relevant to the prospect and their situation. So number 4, this is the single highest leverage thing you can do that most home service companies aren't doing currently. Well, what is a VSL? Well, VSL basically stands for, like I said, a video sales letter. It's a video anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes, even as high as 10 minutes. And this basically frames the whole entire estimate. So it's a simple video like this. Hey guys, my name is James. I'm the founder here at XYZ, or I'm James with XYZ. I'm going to be your estimator. This is our company, who you guys are, and why you guys care about actually the work you guys do. Show them that you guys actually care, what your guys' process look like. Remove any, unknown, inform them as much as possible on the process, whether it's interior painting, exterior painting, concrete driveway replacement, bathroom renovation, kitchen renovation, whatever the hell it is. Let them know what your guys' process looks like. So 3 things also that makes your guys different from all the other companies. Educate them on why some stories, like I said, Jesus is the greatest salesperson. So tell them stories on specific cases where you've seen stories where some people went with a cheaper bid and they reached out back to us and they had to pay literally double what they would have just paid you guys once to do and not have to deal with headaches. Tell them stories about that and the why you should. Don't make it too salesy. Just make it very informational. What to expect during the estimate visit. Hey, it'll take anywhere between 40 to 45 minutes, or it'll take anywhere between an hour. We'll sit down to the kitchen table and I'll walk you through the exact estimate and all that good stuff. So, by the way, another golden nugget, present the price on the same day of the estimate. Because you can't handle objections through emails or texts. Or you can handle them through call, but you want to have the highest possibility and probability to close out the deal. And that is on the day of the estimate. So, a real customer talking about the experience, maybe cut away to a testimonial or something like that. This, for instance, you could get really anal with it with VSLs, your exterior painting estimate is confirmed, your interior painting estimate is confirmed, your driver replacement or your sidewalk pad. You get really anal with it, but this is if you have if your company is doing over 8 figures a year, I want to say you could get anal with it. If not, just have one simple VSL. So you're guaranteed if you guys do have something, say it out loud on the camera, all that good stuff. So, number 5, incentivize. So, incentivize people to give them a reason to book now, not think about it for 3 weeks and have them reach out and then your schedule's already packed and all this stuff. So, a discount offer works really well. I'll share you guys a story. We have a client, his name is Will. He's not working with us anymore. He actually sold his company. He's a COO now, I think at contracting.com or something like that. He was literally closing closer to 50% from our estimates. And most of our clients close anywhere between, I want to say 30 to 35% from our estimates that we send to their clients. And the only difference that he did was he had a trust asset and he was a great sales guy as well. But one of the things that he would do is let the leads know within the triage call when he's doing the booking process. Let the leads know, hey, we're offering a 10% discount on the same day of the estimate. You can take advantage of it or something like that, or you can take advantage of it. Just figured I'd let you guys know. Super low pressure tactic. And it just really kind of builds that urgency in the back of the mind of the head for the prospect because they know you're not bullshitting at the end of the day. And you're really incentivizing them to book with them on the day of the estimate just because they're getting 10%. And you guys can get really, fishy with it. Hey, let's say the quote comes out to $10,000. Artificially inflate your price to $11,000 and you give them a 10% discount. Just feel like they're getting a discount because 10% on the bottom line is that's quite a lot of money that you guys are discounting. So that's a common tactic and practice that you guys can use within your guys' business. Add-on bonuses, any free gutter cleaning job with any roofing job received, low cost to you guys. So any incentivization that you guys can do it because it builds urgency within the sale. So, schedule scarcity, free consultation, that really doesn't matter that much, I want to say, but priority scheduling, that really matters. Book within the next 24 hours, and you're going to be on the top of the list. And they show them a calendar packed full with estimates and jobs that you guys are doing, so they know you're not BSing or anything like that. Step number 6, the hammer them strategy. This is one of my favorite strategies. I'm not going to take credit for it. This is made by Jeremy Haynes, a top online marketing person in the digital space over on YouTube and Instagram and social media. Basically, the whole entire thesis behind the hammer them strategy is where you're running ads over on Meta. You want the leads to kind of be in your little ecosystem, make an ecosystem. So let's say they opt in for estimate. Make a custom audience. Basically, there's Facebook allows this thing where people who click on the link, people who click on the lead form, people who landed on your landing page because you have a pixel set in place. By the way, if you don't have a pixel set in place, I would highly recommend you guys to set a pixel set in place. Basically, you make that audience over on Facebook Ads Manager and you retarget them. So people who clicked on the link, people who clicked on the lead form, retarget them with the organic content. Some of the content that you guys can use is testimonial ads, before and after reels, frequently asked questions or objection videos. Is it worth the price or, stories, different things? Guys, get on the camera. What happens is when you get on the camera, you become like a local celebrity to these guys. Oh, I saw you guys on Instagram. Oh, wow. It's so funny seeing you guys in person, you're real, all this stuff. And it frames the hell out of whoever is coming out to the estimate. So behind the scenes, direct response offer, urgency countdown, or anything like that. Your frequency is going to be to 7 to 10 on your guys' ads manager, even to 20. But it's all worth it because you're trying to show up on their Facebook feed and their Instagram feed as much as possible to retarget them. So that's what it looks like. Number 7, retargeting leads who don't convert. So these are where audience segments can really go. So opted in, never booked, re-enter them into a 7-day re-engagement sequence, send a fresh offer plus VSL link, booked, they didn't show up to the estimate. You could this is only relevant, by the way, I just want to preface, if you are only messing around with $1,000 a day, $1,000 a month on marketing budget, this is not relevant for you. This is relevant for the operators and businesses who are spending closer to, I want to say minimum, $5,000, $4,000, and pushing the $10,000, even up to 6 figures a month on marketing budget. So this is not relevant for the guys who are spending $1,000, $30 a day. This is relevant for the people who are watching, spending a couple $100, a couple thousand a day, even tens of thousands of dollars a day on ads. So if you don't have this, because you do require a significant budget to do this, I would not use this retargeting strategy yet. So you could have different audience segments, opted in, never booked, booked didn't show, got estimate, did assign, old leads. And this is a great way to build an ecosystem within your guys' marketing and online space to basically drive sales. Because that's the only thing you guys are doing this for. You guys are doing this for to drive sales. And all of this touch points, by the way, this is a very interesting stat. Only 2% of the leads convert on the first contact. So let's say first contact as in a text message, or a phone call. That's when they make a buying decision. They're very, very rare. 80% need 5 to 12 different touch points before they are ready to buy. So in order to shorten that touch point or increase or do that touch point as fast as possible and shorten that sales cycle, do retargeting audiences and retargeting ads in your guys' marketing. So what basically happens before and after with this system? Well, lead temperature, you had ice cold leads. Now with this funnel and with the system, you're gonna get warm leads, almost a referral. With trust, they don't know you, they don't trust you, they don't like you, and those are the 3 reasons why people do decide to buy from you. Now the trust and liking you and knowing you is high, unless you are absolutely just a unlikable person over on camera, which is a very low chance. Your close rate, by the way, this should not be 30 to 40%. It should not be 60 to 80%. Your close rate without the funnel, most companies that just have simple practices close at 20%, anywhere 20 to maybe 25%. With this system set in place, you can close at between 35 all the way high as 45%, 50. If you guys are closing more than 45% or 50%, I would encourage you guys to increase your guys' pricing because you guys are closing way too many deals and your pricing is not dialed in. So, your close rate's going to increase overall, and all the constant price objections that you guys are going to get, it's not going to happen as much. It's going to be rare, and the follow up burden, it's you basically build this ecosystem and a system at the end of the day, that you don't have to chase leads manually. They kind of come to you, and the automations and kind of the Facebook, Instagram, and Google kind of takes care of all the retargeting for you and follows up for them, and that you're hitting them with so many different angles every time they open up the phone that you want your face to be on there, and that's how you take over and market. So revenue from old leads, it's usually left on the table, and now with the retargeting all this stuff, you can recapture that revenue with retargeting. So this is with the system. Now this is a 30-day actionable plan. Week first, set up email automation. Week 2, week 3, week 4. By the way, I just want to kind of make it clear. If you're running a business doing mid 7 figures, maybe 5 million to 6 million a year, you should not be doing any of these tasks. By the way, you need to outsource this to your marketing guy or hire a marketing guy to do this for you guys, because your time is the most valuable thing as a 7 figure operator and scaling to 8 figures. If you're an 8 figure operator, you already know what I'm talking about. And because time is the most valuable thing and speed is the most valuable thing within your guys' business, if you guys don't want this actionable plan and you guys don't want to implement it within yourself, and you would rather pay someone to implement this within your guys' business, what you can do is apply to work with us and book in a time over on our calendar page. Right below, this is a shameless plug. Right below, you can DM us over on Instagram, or you can book through a calendar link, and I will personally speak with you to make a customized actionable plan for you guys and implement this. And it is a done for you service. It's not a course or a coaching or anything like that. It is a service that we will implement within your guys' business. All of this stuff that I just laid out to you guys, and it will significantly increase your guys' closing rate. And because we've done this for so many different clients at this point. So this is a shameless plug. If you guys do want us to kind of do that, you can book in a call with us. So the bottom line kind of insists. Your leads didn't get worse. Your follow-up system got worse. Overall, your system just sucks. So if you want to close more leads, if you want to get more buyers and make your sales guys more commission, in return, they make your guys' business more money, implement the system. If you want more videos like this, subscribe for more, or drop a comment on what you guys thought about the video.